Today, so earlier today, there was a music seminar. We are talking about musicians.
I think there was a health screening too as well.
Yes, where they invited some people to come speak at the event. In fact, yesterday I saw the flyer and I said, "Oh, okay, this is beautiful."
They didn't invite you?
No, I was not invited.
Okay.
Let me see. I'm not sure I've seen any invitation from Bessa, because I know Bessa has been doing such invitations. And if copyright in the digital 2019, the last invitation Menya or Bessa 29 January event apart from that, wait a minute. I think I saw this one on Artwork page. Yes.
Okay.
Artwork page. That was where I saw this one. So I was not invited, but it's fine. Okay, so we have some highlights from the event, and that was during Stonebwoy's presentation or during his speech. I would want you guys to listen to it. We have about 2 videos. The director will give us 1 video, second video, and we analyze some of the things he said, and we run away from here whilst we all go prepare, wait for Shatawale and John Legend.
Against the Salami.
An interesting one. So, director, we are ready for video number 1.
I'm say opeso beef. Baby always I'm say banga rabi waha. Na the beef I them. But unim main rubbish in the question because it can be a lot of interest is drawn with the hey and hey. The Emeka Edia Kani Nano say may answer no direct because I mean it's not necessary to, but I can answer to the general equation of beefs in music industry. Ask yourself, where does it generate from and why? Musicians, God has blessed us with something called ego. Our ego is what drives our confidence. Mestre, I won't say, Papa, sorry, I won't say your kasai. Muhu ni sees or the kasai. Some confidence I want the kasem. Sebi, enye ni age, and enye ni bibi. Ade and coupon the chair, artist besia, but Assemble Kwame can say 2 things. Either a healthy ego, so healthy ego or confidence and also humility. Maybe the enemy no. O humbrasie and also GDA and a healthy ego no. But say unhealthy ego or arrogance and our entitlement. A very year say year. But say yemubi or kasa arrogance and a confidence. And a entitlement and a humility. As soon as you phone no kitano, me who say me a guy saying can say phone no, and can say media. And no entitlement, you know. Show the man as soon as you are home or confidence or power, say, so we met to me and now. Oh, mammy, Mike, I met to my rap or confidence. But what me say, oh, you're humble so far, how ubu adie or the idea. And only me no. Until me say, obi abe focus say, oh, your confidence now you're humble. That's the way out. Because entitlement, you know, it crushes you eventually. And then it brings a lot of unnecessary, and I am experienced with that. Yawahi, obi bano bi nantise, krana you be hina. You know, we know all of that. Oh, but the Indian say, just be humble. Humility, empire will cut tie. Empire will cut tie. Wow. And I we are confident. You are confident because you believe in what you have and what you can deliver. To the extent that the nyom be beto na say yes we here make say we nyom de but mean to me yeah yam for my sister no yeah beautiful I'm not so entitled so much say bia and they say yes na yama business so because together in rhythm you see music na kasa no me gidi say with my experience in my be say enya ade a eye ejuma a eye ntitititi ejuma say we have to be divided because bass boy na guitar boy Oma unified. Guitar boy, na trumpet boy. Obia beti obia de but a boomwa and a day. Inti beef in the main ko bebre a normal life here. A wo baby guy in the M say or person re beef.
All right, so in another news, still at the Musica seminar, Stonebwoy spoke about award schemes. Yeah, he spoke about award schemes. Why sometimes if there is even a way to even get nominations, he thinks it is okay. Some of the benefits of awards or being nominated here and there. And he also answered question on that. Let's go and listen to him. When I come back, we will talk briefly about this. Then we all go wait for the song.
But some people finding their ways to make sure say they also tap into certain values, which is the value from the music awards, They believe say, Charlie, me say I'm family wa me dimbe to me pass na fast na yes enti. But so only link bi ho. No ya na ba ko PH re ono say bra. Me 2 CD we me fam one me what say me the mamwa. Na so value for value. This still value for value. Enti no obi an say your person na de. And all this kakra no koma award run award no one say hey we the obi aboa me o me anyway me the ko tua light. Enti no me tua light wa ha. Asumesi moni monfa Abasco monfa ne din shem fa Abasco din shem na manager friend na Abasco din she ho nomination ba obeti Kojo Menu Adwa Mansa Abasco na man for say na Abasco no ba da be Abasco show din Abasco hu ya ne ni ati ono so eden o posti ohono obi anti so obi ehu Abasco obi so tu so hu Abasco say na adwene be baso enti no me say me explain from experience me work e wo game no say it is value for value. Okay, say Nyankopon adom Jaguraja menka Jagura, I'm just giving an example. Okay, artist X wapon ho modern oba ya we say we blow na asomesi blow we blow there say amanfo no hwehwe no VGM for no say yenko friend manager na kwa say dia we blow ni there yen fa ne count o say menko mono moye mo say mo la me ya underground na me buy na mo mfi say me blow mo pese mo use me say no mono mo be ma me 2 CD mo be ma me 2 CD asa na mo di media hye ho na fe omo hwa am say yamfa Abasco anka de we ho ahon enko form ba o nti Abasco no de say to me pay na ene ne kasa aba ye be ma 1 CD why o say there be me dem pay 15 nti hu Abasco mo no pie ni agi say Abasco value for value nti de yan say we create value o ka ho a eye o ka ho a o nka ho a eye de o mu bia nti no so obi amba mbaji sika wo ho say fabra na ansa na me de waka ho a eno so you okay but so obi person o sika ho ansa na de waka ho eno so wan kasa susuhwe ehun hia wa because a human institution me pen no crepa nti na American is but say mo ati ase but some people finding their ways to make.
All right, so the truth speaking Stonebwoy in that seminar telling us on the no crack and the number one penocre kapa into a maya futu kakaba awards was so about beef no send you say beef ne con say for this and many more happen or a music seminar but alongside me say in komo enti ko just van best starting komo way but we are na enko tie enyum no Kobi yenko
bra Sammy some
no
yeah can say
ka free baby person
yeah, okay but before then on the 28th of this month coffee volunteers for new wellness together with
me who say mo ex I don't know ka so bebre then
juma ko bia Makama motum ho asi was making sure say the city of Kaswa and its environment are clean. Okay. So it is initiative. It's not powered by any political party.
Okay.
Or any. You get what I'm trying to say.
Next one, the 28th.
Yes. But on the 28th, they know. You're quite continuing in your pom kakra because and your health to matters.
So, cleaning, yeah.
Yes, but cleaning because the main focus. Then exercise into the overhead nasi near the room, but it is collaborated with FK Ifa Community Hospital and with partners, other partners. Who work as one they make your way through and come support. And a lot of people are coming. You know what I mean. But straight to that of Stonebwoy. Well, there's one thing that I love about Stonebwoy. I mean, when he's communicating. he knows how to communicate. He's a very good communicator. We shouldn't deny that. And
true.
I won't be surprised one day Stonebwoy will be an MP or maybe find himself into the political terrain. Yes, because say it is very difficult for you to find it. And yes, one said mostly
he can convince you with his lies.
Yes. I'm not saying say they all can.
No, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. But when you are able to communicate well, even your lies sound sweet in the ears. Yeah.
And you could sense it from the facial expression, mannerism, and other things. You say, Onipa, he's not sure of what he's saying. I love the side no can't ego, as Sam said. We have positive and negative, and that is fact. I mean, every musician has ego. Yes. It is up to you for you to weigh it. Yes, weigh it. And at times, emotional intelligence also come to play. Reason why, depending on whatever issues, you need to weigh in and see what angle to go. But so can say and the good one, the positive one, no, and I'm sure say it is the general public in the bed. It be determined. I mean, there are a couple of things so if the public is saying say whatever testimony on Stonebwoy is sharing about himself, no, stands to be the fact or the truth there, that is good. But whatever thing that he said there, no, he communicated very well. With the award side too, I mean, clearly what Stonebwoy is saying indirectly is trying to let us know say any nominations no deserve it. But one way or the other, he's able to make his way through lobby. Do his politics in there, and one way or the other, the politics is working for him. Business there, obia pay. Mutual grounds, a win-win affair. So if I have to pay money in exchange of anything, that will equally equally contribute to the whatever that I'm doing here.
Chemo artist be a friend I don't kiki. Chemo artist be a friend I don't kiki. Me film. Oh no, ever heard later. Yes, go.
With a VGMA, I'm sure say you can go there and do your thing, and VGMA can consider your artist to that of the unsung category, and also be artist. Aluki na mo come on.
Hey, you're new artist of the year.
No, you're talking about gospel. Adam Kiki nomination there. Charlie new gospel. Well, we can have some later.
I don't even know.
Meaning, was sending my info. My promoting it.
Oh, nice.
So I know him very well. You know me in person.
Adam Kiki. Oh, yeah, he and she. He's based in Accra, right?
No, Kumasi mostly.
Oh, I see.
I know about Accra the meaning, but
mostly. And I can say Machemon Koib man artist Zido.
Zido on
sang. So do the magic.
Also Kohun Kofi now pay 2
cedi. Yeah, Accra be 2 cedi and 1 cedi pesos. But whatever it is, in every award scheme there is some politics. Politics, any business be a so, and we shouldn't be surprised because it's business. At the end of the day, and they expect say whatever investment now they are making or putting in there, and at the end of the day they will be able to reap some of the investment or reap the investment back. So if an artist go in there and lobby and find his way through, now at the end of the day, he's able to find himself there. Well, I don't see anything wrong with it, but and also amount some questions give us room for us to also question the credibility of the award. If that is the case, then anybody at all can equally win any award at all. Because if I have the money, then I can equally buy for any bigger slot I want to. And I know that sometimes the impact of the award, because the aim of it, we want to celebrate hard work, impact, and success. Some of these things. And so if Obia born a home more then. Now we are not recognizing the person. Now Obia Sabi Owosika. They say most popular song Patapa one corner. Now you the Sawa near the comma. Your friends say mini pimp. Fancy Gadam. Now you can say Ovoti saying I think say at some point they to me a question because there are some award be how be winner. You could clearly tell say no way there any way there. So Stonebwoy is making us understand say. Some of these awards, it means Niema bi koso wo ho. Nkomo bi koso wo ho. I mean, actions be taking place. And no na the some of these things. And I think say it wasn't a good communication at that side. Some of these things shouldn't come from a brand like Stonebwoy. I think he has grown from that. And even if he's into some of these things, he shouldn't openly project some of these things. It doesn't sound well or sit well to his brand.
Yes, Roland will follow up next. Ro.
Let me start with the awards. You see, Stonebwoy has revealed some of the untold darkest politics in
award schemes.
They are there, but they are untold. I say police ne bribe. Yen can't tell.
I say edgy.
Say edgy.
But edgy de bia.
Yen can't tell. Say edgy.
Name
you will be no more. What the more
Ombeji. No maka, thank you.
And then Friday.
You see,
and then Friday, Pacho.
It reminds me of
the Omushawa, the Mokani
Friday. Weekend number.
And
weekend.
When him say, when Stonebwoy made that statement, our car said he's an experienced person in that line. Oh yes. Because now if somebody from who neutrals who win award now who make such a statement now I can say, oh, it is something. Yes, I am not doubting your experience in that line, but I think it is dangerous because there may be points genuinely you deserved a certain honor. In fact, you won it. But will the people have that heart to celebrate in that manner? Especially if they really understood what you said by this statement. You see, it reminds me of the statement of corruption. If I am part, then it is not corruption. It is only corruption when I am not part. And you see how he defined it. He said it is value for value. It is value for value. But you forget that your value for value play is diluting the game elsewhere. So you see, corruption, if I am part, it is value for value. If I am not part, then it is corruption. So you see, the time when, even when an award has been nullified, has been cancelled, has been scrapped off a calendar, still he would want to push for it to be given to him at all costs. That means he created a certain value, and that value did not return.
Okay.
That is the feeling I'm having from that statement. Would that be the reason why he probably may be pushing for that particular award? Because I am not the one that said it. You said you are a living experience to that particular scheme. And we know how many laurels you've won as far as awards are concerned. So for you to openly admit and paint that picture and even give it a good name to give a good name to it
and a good description then now I will be having some mixed feelings whenever somebody says, oh, because your works, because whatever statement that he made as according to awards, he did not factor the importance of the person's work, which should be the major factor in this conversation. But he did not throw more emphasis on the person's work.
Yeah.
That is where it makes me feel uncomfortable. Into your china, obi be breaking it back. Aye juma. Then just as the example that he gave,
somebody will go and create value for value with the award scheme. And the person that is supposed to get it will get it. However, is that the reality of life? Yes, it is life. It's that make us say he's exposed some dark, untold secrets about some of the politics that we play in the game. But me am shame man because he just stick his neck out. He just put himself on the line. And anybody that would want to go against him in that manner will now have enough materials to do so.
Yeah.
Whether or not truly or on the person would have enough, and based on your wow kind, the person will not use any other person's material. Besides, say offer your wow kind, not for certain instances in the space, it will fit pe. Just as I made an example of why he is demanding for awards no muskrabe often. It will fit pe. And if we are to bring other factors, other awards, amount for binomo, a feeling some deserve your mwenya. If we are to bring that conversation, it will fit in pe.
Yes.
And some of them may not be fair to him. To the beef now, some no kind. Me, I wish Stonebwoy should have gone straight to answer the guy.
How straight?
Oh, the person is asking you about beef. Charlie, whether it is good, whether it is bad, according to what you feel, just say it. You see the parameters that he gave. So humility and confidence. And know your non Teacher was a question, what was answer? There was a question, what answer was our mark? Teacher Ben.
Also, then there are no, he represents only humility and confidence.
No problem.
But others, their ego and their arrogance is killing them.
You see?
By law of natural justice, you cannot be a judge in your own
in your own court.
In your own court.
And then your own case.
No, he knows he is humble. Chemo, don't you know you're humble?
Oh, he's humble. He's humble.
Law of natural.
He's humble.
I will judge for myself.
Yes.
But that may not be
a
the
true reflection
of how others see me.
But if you are to say it, you will not say you are arrogant.
No.
And
Exactly.
you cannot be a judge in your own cause.
And
the point is that
if
you are judging yourself, you will judge for yourself. And you know,
you see, and then go straight and answer the person. There was no need dilly-dallying because the parameters that he brought out, arrogance, confidence, entitlement, and humility. These 4 parameters, unfortunately, in most instances, you are not the judge. Wouldn't you judge? Because you see, there are instances whereby you may see yours as confidence, but somebody is seeing arrogance. Just as he is able to describe some people's arrogance, even by bitimi ban or or nanti some way. You see, at that instance, you being the judge did not describe the person's walking as confidence. You described it as arrogance. And the entitlement and the humility bit that he said, again, yes, if you are to measure by your own and judge, it's you see some of these things. So whatever the person asks, go straight to the point and answer the person. Oh, beef, at this point, it is done like this. At this point, this is how it comes about, and this is the effect, this is the positive, this is the negative. Because you describe its origin as ego. That is the first point, the first source. How it comes about, ego. And I'll change an healthy ego and unhealthy ego. Unhealthy ego, no, I'll call an arrogance and entitlement. And I'll call it humility and wine. Confidence. You see, at every point in time, everybody that is involved in a misunderstanding with another person, which we would call beef in this instance, possesses all these characters. Obi anywhere or half, eja half.
Yeah.
Everybody possesses these four characters.
And beef.
The person is asking you your opinion about it. So tell the person, as you said, you have experience in it. Tell the person, oh, it is good at this point. It is bad at this point. This is what it means. But when you do this, and you put yourself on a good side, forgetting that in most instances, when you are involved, anyone who decided, because you can't just say decide, you mostly you mostly don't do it for yourself. Because you can't say, oh, why tiny. Eba show so a wo pese wi no. What dey say fans? O ka say fans na e call for say omu yi no. Meanwhile, when the thing happened first no. One or then echo two stage. So first, right after time na crowd in my brain put one or then echo two stage so. But when it turned into a different conversation, who you call share fans no. Meaning most of the times you do it for yourself, but they cover amount for no yama. Oh, and I may yama fans. So for me, I don't think he even answered the guy's question, because perhaps the guy was asking, okay, beef, okay, you are also heavily involved. What are the pros and cons of it? Go ahead and answer. Tell the person, okay, this is its origin, but at this point, could you say, this is the advantages of it. These are the disadvantages of it. Then the people will decide as usual. But say all my parameters now wow to me why na other side on no, because you say indirectly, if you say you are the best cook in the world, meaning obi a work normal, which nobody will vex you. But the moment you put somebody at the other side, then be rest assured that the person will also come in equal measure. That is how the thing is.
All right, Chamo will close the show for us today.
Quick one. The Stonebwoy answers now the more questions in their so I think now or try say be a obem massage situation, but for me it didn't go well.
But no, it came across like no, I know too.
I think it was
the question.
Down
okay,
the question.
Okay.
That you answer later.
Yeah, I think so.
Look, from the beginning, I thought say now I note, but later I realized it's a question, no, and I will put in it down. Said the bell which me I respond.
No, but the confidence and just thing there, he had to refer to his notes before.
Well, he made some quotations.
Yes, before he said
that. He read some quotations.
Yeah, so some of them, I'm sure when the questions were
for
coming.
me, the beef side, say uti ni kasa mu ya or started as a preachy piece or kasa guitar and bass with one combo man music we should do that kind of thing. I mean okay, now he has taken a stand, let me preach peace and move on. But no, only for him to go around and say that he is humbled by the other guy or the other side. I mean, like we said, now say law of natural justice. You cannot be a judge in your own cause. Why unko you be now unko judge or obe judge tell that. It is a paibo. Obie no bomb paibo or negative manner. And now obia what did you mean bonnet or sing a mean fan channel or bomb pie penya made the channel. I'm on for doing my son make time. Be a why forgiveness prayer be a we are or back in a media channel. Be no bear forgiveness prayer. We all say, I'm fine. Bible within a man fan channel.
I don't believe now.
What to be that? Yeah. And you been a Stonebwoy here. Or no, I can we are San Judge. There's an cocoa one direction. That judgment and they almost mutin on and then can be judge. And for me, yes, what can't they win and they said they were no feeling, but and coming out like the way that he wanted to portray based on the okay can preaching peace and going the direction say me na me papa no there emphasize because ɛyɛ de ya why bibia obi fofora or judge ehun ne saa and you don't put yourself in that situation for it to be like the person who can against na as no one na wo kan. I mean, to be confident and humble, a very difficult thing to judge, because people who are judging you may not see it like that.
Okay.
There's something, and I said there are things that you do. Oh yeah, no dear. Why do you move fine? You think, oh, you are humble until now, but still, obi who say arrogance. Utano bibe who know, and yes, why you're wrong. If me, I remember one of our lecturers out of free Nigeria, or say in Nigeria, say, oh yeah, krana say penini beto krana, you stand up and greet the person. And you know, oba Ghana for frono, and now oko baby na say, oh who young guys be ho, young guy be no okotono. Okay. Odru or expect say young guy no be sorry a channel one channel. Na on Thursday why angry you say how can you young guy have come here to meet you and you are not greeting me or something like that. Like so later or no busa ne person na no kwhwehwe no na or no ye panyin no and no catch and say in Ghana there wow be kwa meet you be no you greet first, not the other way around. So let's say he didn't ask, but his assumption is that that person sitting there, young guy, no you rude, and I say, oh yeah, whatever, arrogant, like oh yeah, arrogant, or who penny cry on chair. Meanwhile, the person sitting there will also feel say, oh, wonder you're humble because he be crawl by for some time, or sorry, cause you send so man or ye be man and all those things. So there are certain things that will happen now. Oh yeah. You can't judge it for yourself and say, me humble, that's how people will take it. No, it doesn't happen like that. So for him to judge himself based on that is wrong. Judging. Preaching peace for me was the best way to go, like he started, only for him to come and destroy it at the end of the day with judging himself, say, or humble. But some people can point out certain things that you have done that they will say a non-chere humbleness, and I say a non-chere confidence. Now can it's something else. Okay, and you know, minimum confidence. I won't say ube ko say okako ye show a mobi. Now ko see a deal into what be asum, and I say why you be ama later a beba issue. I'm a nipa no kwa ko boano ebe kan ho asem say onye happy with your actions. Okay. I don't see the humbleness in it. Okay. I'm talking about the incident between Sarkodie and Angel and all those things. And you know, for me, I think he failed in preaching that message, you know, because of how or ending, and then again with the award scheme thing. I think we didn't count yenum by yanka. O compare. I said, o can. What's her name? People will not see your good works and getting award the same way ever again. So you don't say those things. Yes, suspect me can see him cry. Yes, suspect say something like that happened. But since we don't have any evidence or we cannot boldly say it because we are not the one doing it, it is like that. Only for you to come and say it is a strategy that some people can use. I don't know what that strategy would do for you if you are not working hard or if you are not making the impact that you need to make. For him, I think he can do it and still get positive results, because if you are judging fairly, he has done something. He's in the space in a way I bet me I can say why he deserves certain awards that he will get. Yeah. But advising my imaginary artist Grace Pipi say onye bibi sa ebe harding, because ebia Grace Pipi eba ye no o onye nu ba bia o yes a na ma na amanfo be accept no enti obetumi agya awards all right, but still almost obia nim no and so no award and so now maybe I will check in the numbers and was through and all those things and you know and no good advice for somebody starting the journey as a musician. It may be okay for a person who has accomplished or who have accomplished to some extent that without an award or crown, yeah, will recognize you to some extent.
Yeah.
And I was say, okay, and at this point, let me also do the Stonebwoy strategy to get an award. Why not? You can do that for a bare normal for you to do that at that point. So if you think getting an award will help your journey or something that you want to do, if that's how the advice and I would say well still I wouldn't say it, but it's okay.
Okay.
But there are some people almost disaster here that will be the end of them. Because they will just be deceiving themselves. Say, maybe they are making an impact that they are not making. So, a big frabrucha, but no, say, maybe 11,000 people in the big meeting or airport. In fact, and you know, you just have to know your level, what you are doing, and what will help you to make it. I mean, what can't there is see what industry ni mubia. Ye nyina beji atum say yetete ye hu but ye yetete eno no aba be kan ame hu say o ampa omo ye bi ebi ono kra ka say owo experience no ebi kra wa ye 1 or 2 bi and all those things. And for me and also so anko ye amame neni say nko oboso in that way. The only way I be ko ye if you are a great musician like Great Tampon, I don't know say Warren award ewo Ghana Music Award Imuda.
Okay.
Now on only say no, without any awards, people will still say a Great Tampon is a great musician. Now for whatever reason or per award acquired there, and I say we use Stonebwoy strategy. I think MA news but an imaginary artist like my artist Grace Pipi. Yes,
Grace Pipi is an imaginary artist. Make no mistake.
Yeah.